Hey y'all, it's Arwen, the professional joy seeker. This is White Tara, and it is by Holly DeFount. A very good friend, Heatherly Navarre, gave this to me. She is the owner of the Boston Tea Room, or one of the owners, I believe, up in Detroit, Michigan. Someday I'm going to go there. I am not well, so I apologize for the coughing and the voice. Oh, look, here's my beautiful, beautiful necklace. This was given to me by Christy Campbell. Isn't it pretty? I really love it. We did this swap thing. Um, I'm going to be using two decks, of course, and the first one is a deck I'm selling. I'll show you. I want to show you the box because the box is not in great shape. It is the Fairytale Tarot. It is by Karen Mahoney and Alex Yusov, aka Ukolov. Sorry, Alex, aka Baba Studios, Magic Realist Press. There is the book. This is a gorgeous deck. Most of, I would say all of the Baba decks are collectibles. They made them that way. They're very smart. And this deck sells for anywhere from $250 and up. I've got mine on sale for $200. Basically, I just want to get some of these decks out of my house, right? That's my goal. So if you see a deck on there and the price is not what you can afford, talk to me. We can do installments. We can talk about negotiating. You know, maybe some bartering. I'm not trading for decks. Okay, I'm just to be right up front with that. I don't need any more decks. The oracle we're going to use is by Chris Ann. It is the Sacred Creators Oracle. An abundance journey for your creator soul. It's a really, really fun deck. So we're going to look at, oh, and if you're a patron, on Patreon today at noon Mountain Standard Time, or Mountain Daylight, whatever we're on now. I think we're on Mountain Daylight now. We're going to, I'm going to do a live stream of the Tarotscopes. That means I'll be sitting and doing all of them in one stream. So you can watch if you want. Might do some readings at the end. Depends on how I feel. But it's going to be for the $5 group and everybody up. I think that's wands and up. So come join us. Be a patron. Be a Joy Tribe member. And let's see what happens. Now, we're going to look at our oracle first for the week. What else did I have? Oh, I didn't bring it in. I've got a great book. Let me show you another great book first. This one, Basic Bitches. Oh, Basic Witches. It's a great, fun book. I got this as a review from Quirk Books, and I love it. Oh, not Quirk, from Amazon Vine. I review on Vine. And it's amazing. Also, thank you to everybody who's doing a shout out for this book on the nano stuff. I'm seeing it a lot, and I'm really, really appreciative of it. Thanks for the reviews. Thanks for the videos y'all are doing, the blog posts. It's really cool to see the book in use. Now, let's dive in to your oracle and see what you get for the week of November 13th to November 19th. Sorry. And the oracle for everybody, oh, it's lovely. Sorry, guys. You are light. And what a wonderful card for you, right? We are light. And that is such a good thing to remember, because I think sometimes we drag ourselves down. And I know I get really down on myself. Think I'm a failure. Think I'm a fuck up. And it's hard sometimes to seek joy. It's hard, you know, to make the right mental choices to stay out of those ugly grooves. So you are light. Our mantra is really, really simple. I am a being of light. I am a being of light. I am a being of light. You can say being of light if you want, but being of light. Let me grab these other, the fairy tale deck here. So what does that mean to you? Beings of light, you know, we sometimes forget, and we think that you have to be positive all the time. Not really. That's kind of as silly as being negative all the time, right? People who are nothing but light, 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 light are as annoying to me as people who are nothing but dark, 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 dark. There's got to be a middle ground. There's got to be back and forth. Otherwise, you just cut yourself off from the other side. And what good is that, right? So embrace both sides, you know, and work with both sides. Don't poo-poo one for the other. You know, I'm not into people who are really negative all the time. Not my bag. I don't like it because it drags me down and it makes me negative. So, you know, that's why I seek joy. I look for joy. I actively go after joy, right? So now all the joys are going gray, Arwen Stalker. We're going to look at your hour. This is for the group. 3-card Tarotscopes now. What this is, I do a main card, I do a help card, and I do a hinder card. Now, I do this for all 12 signs. So if you're one of my patrons, thank you. You're going to see, you know, your sun, moon, rising. If you want to do your Venus, your Mars, I don't care. You can do all scopes with me on Patreon. I do this free open video for everybody because I didn't want to take it away, right? I wanted to leave something for everybody. But if you want to come support me, I'd really appreciate it. It helps me continue doing this work, okay? And I've got some new videos to release that are old patron videos. So they get theirs a month early, and I'm going to put them out now probably this week. Let's take a look at what the main card for our tribe is this week. Ah. The Wolf and the 7 Little Kids. It's a 7 of Wands, and they are defending the gate. And by grouping up and getting together, these babies were able to defeat the big bad wolf. And the moral of the story obviously is gather like people who are willing to do the same actions, because wands are actions. You know, so when you get people together, you need everybody on the same page. So this is a week to gather people who are on the same page with you. They don't have to be yes people, right? That's not necessary. But they need to be thinking the same way you are and moving the same way you are in order to take on a bigger opponent. What's going to help you? Fortune and the Woodcutter, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is a wonderful card. It brings good things, but it also sometimes brings things that are not so good, so you may have to write it out. With this, though, I think what it's saying is that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in our favor in terms of bringing the people we need to our lives. So, you know, look at your astrology stuff, look at your, all of your pieces together, and look at what is going to be most fortune for you, right? Most fortunate. Opportunity knocks, but it doesn't just open the door and come in. You got to open the door. You got to go out and get it. What's going to get in the way of this? Interesting. One of my very favorite fairy tales, it is Salt and Water. Or Water and Salt. And it's called Temperance in this deck. And this is kind of a King Lear, one of the places King Lear came from. But in Salt and Water, she is showing how salt and water are necessary to life. And also in moderation. Too much water, we drown. Too much salt, ooh, not good. So it's about balance. It's about moderation. It's about that even place. So on Instagram with the Cartomancer magazine, I've been posting different pictures and asking people what they thought this image represented, what tarot card. And one of the most interesting answers for me, I posted a Kleenex, a box of Kleenex, was temperance. You know, moderation. You let yourself cry. So I hope you'll come by and join us on there. It's a lot of fun. I might do a December challenge where I do a whole list of, you know, what card could this item be, and see how that goes. We'll see. That's a lot of work, and we'll see. But when I look at this, we have the 7 of Wands, is defending yourself action with 2 majors, right? We've got the Wheel for help and Temperance for non-help or for interference. That's interesting because the Wheel is about cycles and going around, and this is about moderation. So I think maybe what the answer here is that Moderation isn't going to be the best thing because the wheel isn't about balancing. It's about going around. It's about taking the trip. So, woo, that made me dizzy. Sorry, guys. Oh. It's going to be a good week for tribe gathering. Remember that this deck is for sale. I've got a copy of this. This is the copy I'm selling, actually. So you can see the cards are in great shape. Yeah, the Emperor is the Nightingale. Another wonderful story, right? And there's another Fairytale Tarot out there by Lisa Hunt. Gorgeous, highly collectible. I actually have that one. Probably not selling that one unless I have a copy. I have to check. I do have another copy of the Shapeshifters Tarot. So if anybody out there is looking for that one, hit me up. I haven't listed it yet. I'm Arwen. I'm the professional joy seeker. These were the main Tarotscopes for the whole tribe for November 13th, yes, through the 19th. And I do the individual Tarotscopes weekly on my Patreon, so please come join us. I would love to have you. And today is a live stream. It'll be happening at noon, in about 2 hours from this, because this goes live at 10 a.m. So noon. Seek joy, y'all. And if you're ready to get a reading, please go to tarotbyarwen.com and set that up. We'll talk later.